Colourpop product that I'm going to be trying today is the No Filter Concealer. I got mine in the shade Fair 04. I'm hoping that this is the right color. It looks good. I swatched it in the store and it seemed fine, so we'll see. So on my face right now, I just have the Maybelline BB Cream. I wanted to use a foundation that I already know that I like because I mainly want to see what the concealer can do. I have been having kind of a weird breakout the past week and everything is finally starting to heal up, so hopefully this can give me some extra coverage. I mainly wanted to see what the concealer can do and not really worry about my foundation, so I really want to see how this wears, how it looks on the skin, all that good stuff. So I am really excited about this wand. I like the ones that are like that doe foot applicator, but they're kind of flat, if that makes sense. The Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer has an applicator that's like this, and I really, really like that one. So let's go under the eyes. So I'm just going to take this under my eyes. I'm going to use this on my forehead, which is where I normally put concealer, to help highlight my face and also to cover up those little problem areas. Down the center of the nose. I also tend to get really red right next to my nose, and then I also like to give a little bit of extra coverage on my chin. Hopefully this isn't too light, but I'm gonna put a little bit of this on these other little problem spots. Hopefully that gives me some good coverage. To blend that out, I'm going to use the Flower Beauty complexion sponge. Let's see. That is very full coverage, and I feel like it's going to be very matte, so I probably need to hurry. It's been sitting on my face for a minute and I feel like it's a little bit hard to blend. Sorry. I don't know if you can hear the dogs are going crazy. So I already feel like I wish that I would have worked in sections on my face. I feel like this dried really quickly, so I'm having a little bit of a hard time blending it in, but since I have my damp sponge, that's helping a lot. I do like the way it looks under my eyes. It is giving a lot of coverage, which is great. A lot of times my little dark circles still peek through. I'm also taking this up over my lid to kind of use as an eyelid primer. From kind of farther away perspective, the coverage looks really great. It totally covered up all those little weird red bumps that I'm having issues with, so that's good. Let's look up close and personal. I guess I'll zoom you in too to share the experience together. Alright, so here's that concealer up close and personal. I really like the way that this looks. It gives a good amount of coverage without being like super cakey. Even on my forehead where I'm having like major issues with dry spots, it's not sticking to anything weird. And then also my under eyes look really good for the most part. They always are going to have weird little settling lines because I have fine lines under there. So there's not really much that I can do about that, but the concealer is definitely not adding to or making them worse as of right now. Obviously I just barely put it on my face, so we'll see how it looks in a couple of hours, but so far I really, really like this. Okay, to set my face I'm going to use the Cover FX setting powder. I already know that I like this powder, so again I wanted to make sure that I was using stuff that I already knew worked. Sometimes when you try a concealer and a powder that's new on the same day, you can't really tell which one's working or not working. Okay, so I went ahead and set only this side of my face, and then this side has no setting powder on it, just so I can kind of see how it goes throughout the day. So far, both sides look great. The side that I didn't set is getting a tiny bit creasy, but like I said, I have under eye bags, and so you know, there's just not much that I can do about it. They're going to look that way no matter what. So since I didn't get a bronzer from Colourpop, I'm going to go ahead and just bronze my face with the Physicians Formula bronzer really quick. Okay, so as you may or may not have seen in my Colourpop haul, I got one of these little build your own palettes. I got these 4 eyeshadows, a blush, and a highlighter, so I'm going to be using these products today for my eyelids and my cheeks, obviously. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this blush. When I swatched this on the back of my hand when I first opened this blush, I felt like I couldn't get like hardly any color payoff on the back of my hand on the swatches, so I'm hoping that once I'm going in with an actual brush onto my face that it's going to look better, because I really like this color, but it was like nothing was showing up in a swatch, so let's see how it goes. I'm just taking one of these little tiny like tulip shaped brushes for my blush, and I'm going to get a healthy amount on there just in case. See that? Because I can't. Layer number 2. It's giving me a little bit of color. I'm just going to be generous with it. Okay, you know what? I actually didn't have to put as much on this side. I'm kind of wondering if maybe there was a weird like top layers. I've noticed sometimes with powder products you almost need to take a tissue to like the top layer. It's like there's a weird film or something on it. I don't know why that happens, but this side I definitely didn't have to put on as much as this side. And then overall the color is very pink for me. It's pinker than what I'm used to, but I don't hate it. I actually kind of dig that, especially because I have a pink backdrop and a pink shirt on. Okay, my mind has been changed. This blush is fine. When I swatched it, I don't know what was happening, but oy oy. The next thing I'm really freaking excited about because it looks so pretty in the pan, and this one swatched like a dream. All of their shimmer products swatched beautifully. They're so buttery and soft and easy to work with. So this highlighter is called Main Attraction. It's kind of a pinky, blushy, rose gold toned highlighter, which I really like. And I'm just taking this on a Morphe M501 brush. Oh, yes, that'll do. So I'm gonna put a lot on there just because we can. Take center of the nose. I'm also gonna do my little Cupid's bow. That's like my favorite thing. And my blush came up a little high on this side, but what do you do? Once it's on there, you're pretty much stuck with it. So I really like this. I just keep layering it because it's so beautiful. Eee! I love this highlighter. I'm so excited. Okay. Look at that! We're 3 for 3 so far on products. I've used this pencil many times before and I already know that I love it. The color I'm using today is Auburn. I usually like to use medium brown, but I don't know where my medium brown pencil is, and this is the one that I had in there, so I'm going with the Auburn. As always, I'm going to do my brows off camera because it takes me 100 years, so I'll be right back. Okay, the brows are done. Like I said, I really love this pencil. It's a great option for an affordable eyebrow pencil. It has your little spoolie on one end and then the product on the other. I like this a lot because it's easy to work with. It's very pigmented and it goes on smoothly. It's not too hard, but it's also not too soft. Okay, so this color that I'm going to take through my crease is called Chic Happens. I'm taking that on a big fluffy Morphe brush. This is an M330 brush. So since this is the only thing that's going into my crease, I really want it to be nice and blended. This is another one that when I swatched it, I was not impressed with the color payoff. I'm hoping, again, that we get better. Oh yeah, it's definitely better because of the brush. Yay! Okay, because I was really excited about this color, and then when it swatched horribly, I was so bummed out. But using it with a brush has actually made a world of difference, and it's exactly what I wanted it to be, so I am happy. And then of course I'm also going to take that under my eye and smoke it out on the lower lash line with this little tiny brush. I'm incapable of having nothing underneath my lash line. I'm addicted to it. I can't stop doing it. It's my favorite thing. I just feel like it makes everything come together so much better when you have that smoked out color under there rather than like a completely blank under eye when you have so much going on your lid. The next thing I'm going to do is take this color Snake Eyes. This is a really, really pretty Big Shocker rose gold glitter. And I'm going to prime my eyelids using the NYX glitter glue. As per usual, I picked the rose goldiest, shimmeriest glitter because as two of my best friends, Michael and I, should tell me, I'm a rose gold human. What do you do? Listen, I like what I like, okay? Oh, and then I'm just going to take my finger in this little guy and press it onto my lid. Oh, yes. This is exactly the same look that I did 2 weeks ago, but what do you do? Listen, if you don't like rose gold makeup looks, I understand. You don't want to be my friend. It's hurtful, but it is what it is. Wow. Do you see this freaking color on my eyelid right now? Are you serious? I'm in love. This is why I like rose gold eyeshadows, because they're the best. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do to my eyelids is highlight my inner corner and my brow bone with this color that's called Now and Zen. This is a really like white goldy color. I really like this. All of these shimmers have been so easy to work with. It's a freaking miracle, and I have not been having issues with fallout all over my face. Of course, the glitter primer helped with that too, but these are they're great shadows. I'm super stoked. And then one last thing before I do my mascara, I'm just going to set all of my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Be generous. Okay, and then I have one more new product to try from Colourpop. This is the BFF mascara. This is supposed to be a great volumizing mascara. I have been excited to try this ever since they posted the picture of it on their Instagram, so I hope that I love it as much as I am thinking that I will. And to really give this a good shot, I'm going to curl my eyelashes the same way that I always do. Okay, I decided to zoom you in pretty close for this mascara. So as you can see, I have very blonde, non-existent eyelashes when there's no product in them. In a mascara, I really like things that make your lashes look very full and volumized and thick. Of course, length is great too, but I don't like mascaras that give you like 5 eyelashes that are just really long. If you love a lengthening mascara, great, but I happen to really like volumizing, which is what this is supposed to do, so let's test this baby out. This is what the wand looks like. It looks very similar to the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. So let's see, it has kind of that like hourglass shape. It's a little bit drier of a formula than I expected, and I already got a fleck of it in my eyeball, so I don't hate a drier mascara, but this feels like really dry. Okay, so that's just one really quick coat. I wonder if other people have been feeling like this is super dry as well, or if it's just me. I don't mind a formula that's a little bit more dry. Sometimes I feel like when they're super wet, it's really hard to work with. It was a little bit dry, but I actually really like the overall look that it gave my lashes. I feel like they do look very full. I also feel like they stayed curled really nicely. Sometimes when I put a mascara on, my lashes automatically want to go straight forward, which drives me crazy because they already naturally grow that way. So I need something that's going to help them stay curled. I feel like if you can get it on there quickly with the 2 coats, it probably will be fine. It's not flaking off on my face, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then I'll kind of see how it goes throughout the rest of the day. I really like the way that this is making my lashes look. I just was not expecting that formula, but so far it's fine. I am so on the fence about this mascara. I definitely don't hate it, but I do worry that after like a few weeks it's going to be like really dry. But I do like the way that it made my lashes look as of right this second. I'm interested to see how this wears throughout the day, because right now I really like the way that it made my lashes look. What do you guys think? If you've tried this mascara, I would really love to know. Did you feel like yours was super dry? Is this normal? Do you like it? This is a Colourpop lipstick. This is in the shade Layover. I love these lipsticks. They are so pigmented, and even though they aren't a super dry matte, they stay in place for a long time. Okay, and then I'm going to take a gloss over top of that. This is the Colourpop Moonchild gloss. This was one of the Kathleen Lights collabs. I love this gloss. I feel like it looks good over everything. Okay, so that is it for the tutorial portion of this video. I'm going to check back later tonight. Okay, so I'm just going to go about the rest of my day, and then I will check in later tonight and let you know how everything's looking. Raise your hand if you forgot you were supposed to do a review of your makeup on your face. So I took off my lipstick, had my hair in a bun, ready to wash my face right now, and was like, was there something I was supposed to do about this? So I'm here to give you a quick little update on the makeup on my face. I'm gonna zoom you in so we can have a chit-chatty. Okay, so let's just kind of walk through each thing that I put on my face. As far as concealer, we're doing great. The side that I set with powder is definitely holding up a lot better. This side is getting just slightly more oily, but not enough that it's even like affecting anything too badly. And then just as far as like the rest of the spots on my face that I put the concealer, it held up really well. I don't find that I'm getting too oily where I didn't set it with powder, but overall I love the concealer. I think it looks great. It held up great. Blush, so the highlighter is still very much there. But the blush I feel like is kind of getting a little bit patchy in certain areas. I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite. Eyebrows, like I mentioned, I already absolutely love this eyebrow stuff. I didn't even set it with a clear gel or anything like that, so this is just what's been on. And let's talk about mascara really quick. I don't know if you can tell, but this eye has a bunch of little flaky flecks all over my cheek from my mascara, and then on this side I've got some weird smudging underneath my lash line. I'm being extremely picky about this because I have a mascara that I use all the time that I absolutely love, that does not flake, that does not smudge, that doesn't move, that's like where I set the bar for all my mascaras. So if you can see underneath my eyes, I'm just a little bit smudgy. Since this is the first day that I've used this mascara, I definitely don't want to count it out because I love the way that my lashes look. I definitely do want to use that mascara a few more times before I say whether or not I'm in love with it. I definitely don't hate it. I think it has great potential. I want to try it out a few more times to really get a good feel for it. I also, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe on this side, because I didn't set my under eyes, maybe that's why it smudged. Because this side didn't smudge. This side just flaked. This side smudged. Like I said, I'm being extremely critical, but it's only because I have a mascara that like works exactly how I want it to. So, I mean, why would I switch to mascara that's not as good. Overall though, I think that it looks gorgeous on your lashes. I didn't hate the formula being a little bit more dry, and the flaking is nowhere near as bad as some of the mascaras that I've used, so if I have a couple little flecks here and there, it's not like a total deal breaker. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope that you liked it. If you did, please make sure that you subscribe and like this video and follow me on Instagram. This was definitely a fun one for me to film. I haven't ever really done a first impressions and like review in one video before, so that was really fun for me. I hope that you guys enjoyed it as well, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. It's a blizzard again, so I'm gonna go bury myself under 10 blankets. Goodbye.
What?
I'm just filming.
Oh.
And then I was talking. You can come here.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Look at this cute thing.
What?
This.
Ooh. Stroke the furry wall.
It's going to be a jacket.
Let's go. Oh, ooh. Okay. 70s queen.
You can't say the F word on my channel.
70s queen.
There you go.
So you can finish filming?
Okay, I'm almost done.
Okay, cool.
You have a great butt.
Thanks. You have a great face.
Hey, thanks.
And boobs and butt and legs and, you know, everything.
What was I saying? He makes my brain stop working. Okay, glitter glue. This link on my eyelids.